still here at Peace in the Park. It's beautiful, beautiful experiences. Every now and then we break up, we do flash meditations, then we come back, have sessions back in the tent with Miss Dorothy that I just got done interviewing. And now I was able to catch one of my fellow classmates, because we took a class together with Kanishta, a mind, body and soul class, which went for about 8 weeks. And today we get to meet again here at Peace in the Park. So how was your experience? How do you like Peace in the Park so far?
It was beautiful. It was exactly as I expected it to be.
Right. I thought you were going to leave about an hour ago.
I tried to. But I was so in the moment, and I kept meeting more souls, and I kept being led in the direction to talk to more people and you know, have that connection.
Right.
I love the Peace in the Park because you get that larger connection with groups of people, with people in like-mindedness, and it's like being part of the ocean again.
Oh, nice.
But I also like the single one-on-one drop, experience where you're also have that opportunity to just to share truths with another person.
Right.
And it was also fun just because we were in the park, so there was just other people with families and individuals, and
we had a lot of onlookers.
And yes, and
that were
nice.
Like curious maybe that'll be joining us. We had great activities. As you see, Grace went to the henna stand and got her hand beautified.
Yes.
I think I might do that as well.
Oh, it's wonderful because she considers it one of her meditative art forms.
Right.
So I just said, just whatever you feel coming from my aura, just do that.
Wow,
so,
a meditative art form.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
I need to research more into that. But meditative art forms.
Let's be creative, but at the same time, you're very much in the moment.
Right.
Those were my words, not her words,
Yeah.
but that's still what the essence of what she was telling me.
Right,
So.
right.
So this is one of the reasons I was still here, is because she and I had such a wonderful time talking.
Great. That's awesome. So, Grace, let me know, and by the way, I love her name. Grace is such a beautiful name. Tell me about how long have you been meditating?
Off and on I haven't, to be honest, I don't do it on as much of a regular basis as I should. But I started years and years and years ago, and I didn't for a while, and I did again, and I've gotten a lot better about sitting quietly with myself and meditating. But I've also recently learned, I read an article that a Buddhist monk wrote, and it was, you don't necessarily have to sit and om to meditate. It's a better way to do it because it calms the brain, the body, the mind, the soul. But with our busy daily lives, we can find ways in which to meditate with things that we do every day. When I'm making my tea in the morning, it's a ceremony, it's a ritual. I meditate. I'm one with the water, and I'm blessing the water. When I fold towels on a cold day, and I'm all warm around it, just something about the calming process. So I've learned to meditate in things that I have to do, that we all have to do every day. So, but I'm getting better about just sitting quietly, and especially with guided meditation. That helps a lot. It gives me the visual, the imagery, something to focus on.
So in your years now, even off on, or in your meditation in your daily life, like, what are the experiences that you've had, or have you had any great aha moments that you know that your focusing on being a soul in a body experience has really impacted you?
Several. I was at the Hindu temple a few years ago, and they had a gentleman come in and speak, and it was an all-day, it was a full weekend of meditation practices, and we went into probably the deepest meditation I have ever personally been into, and I literally, it's the only time I've ever seen the color of a person's aura. And I saw his aura because I went up afterwards, and I said, I asked him, well, he came up to me and he said, your aura is, actually, this is the color of mine. And I thought, wow.
Purple, that's your
Jeez,
chakra.
I thought,
your head chakra.
It's like, wow. I didn't expect it to be, that's such a color I love so much. And then I said, well, what color is your aura? And he said, you saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, I really did see it. And I said, it's illuminated indigo. He said, yes.
Wow.
So that was probably,
nice.
that was probably one of my biggest aha moments, was actually having that much of a connection with someone of such meditative stature. Not that he's any better or worse, just different. He's just,
it's when alignments hit each other, right?
Yes.
And it's so amazing. It's such a great experience.
That was.
I get a lot I work corporate America, And so in
Wow.
yeah, but this level is real. Well, not that yours is not, but sometimes it gets to a certain level where it's extremely superficial in business, and a lot of money is what drives the day, like sales and having to meet quotas and having to meet all these deadlines, and it just drives and drives and drives. And when I do mention anything about my personal life, or that I meditate, or that I'm this or that, or people comment on my rings or my stones or something that I have on, or and I mention something like, oh, I'm afraid of that.
Right.
I'm afraid of that.
How dare you open up that part of your mind?
You know what? The thing that I think is like, you're afraid of that, but you're eating Cheetos.
Right.
I'm like, you don't even know what's in that.
Right.
There's like so much point, but you're afraid of just being silent by yourself. But so how do you experience things like that? Like people who say to you like, oh my God, that's so, this or that, or I'm afraid of that. How do you answer people like that?
I try to deal with them with a lot of compassion, because I think we're conditioned in our culture to feel separate from one another, because that way you can control the masses if you make them think that we're not all one. So I find that many people are conditioned to believe these things. We're literally taught this sort of stuff. So I try to approach them with an understanding, because that's the way that they've trained their mind to work. And so that's something that they have to deal with.
So you kind of just smile.
I do my best.
Yeah.
I do. But usually I've never worked in a large corporate office, but when I worked at the school, I did work with thousands of people. And I just always pretty much set myself up in the beginning as the quirky one. So that way, whatever weird thing came out of my mouth, it'd be like, that's just Grace.
Yeah, right.
But it's not always easy. I've had suit jobs where I couldn't be that person.
Right.
I had to be very mindful, and those interactions were a lot more subtle and quiet, and we would kind of,
like in the break room,
we would kind of, and the like minds, we would kind of find each other. It's like we could,
we
could
attract
seek
each other.
It was like the magnets
Totally.
coming together. We would seek each other out, and from there, it was like a smaller level, but I think it was even more intense, because we knew that we were sending out the good vibrations to the rest of the office, even if the rest of the office was not aware of
There you
it.
go, sure.
And when I come into contact with people with other spiritualities, the biggest thing is to let them know that it's just different words. It's my mother calls it prayer, I call it meditation, to the great all. Same thing. So
thank you so much, Grace. It's been great seeing you again, and it's funny
wonderful
how we
to
all
be
right.
here. I know.
I loved Mark's song about coming full circle.
Yes.
And that's exactly what it's all about, because we're never separated. It's just our journeys, and then we come back together, and it's perfect timing, it's divine timing. So
that's the beauty of it.
that's the beauty of Peace in the Park.
Yes, it is.
Coming together full circle. We've had great entertainment. Mark sang for us. We've had wonderful African drums. We've had the little girls dancing and putting joy in our heart, and a guitar player as well. So thank you so much. See you soon again. Bye.